Well, this is a special day for Illinois, for America. I was with Jim and Patrick 3 years ago this day when they joined together in a civil union at Grant Park. I was with Jim and Patrick on November 20th of last year when we signed the bill making marriage equality the law of Illinois. And today, on this day, June 2nd, a special day for our state forever. Jim and Patrick joined together in matrimony. I think it's very, very important that our state be a welcoming state. I think it's so important that we use the process of democracy to pass this landmark, historic law that says love is for everyone. Love is not going to be directed to just some people, but to all people in our state. And Jim and Patrick worked so hard using the process of democracy to pass the law for marriage equality. They went to Springfield. They went all over this state. They talked to so many people. And I think it really is a tribute to their commitment to our country and to our process of democracy that we're here today. But today, more than anything, is a day of love. And there was a great person once upon a time who wrote a letter, and he said, "Love is patient, love is kind, love never fails." And these guys are together in love today and every day. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. Thanks for what you've done for our country. Jim is a United States veteran, and as you said at the bill signing, if you choose to go to Abraham Lincoln National Cemetery, the two of you can be not only married, but buried together. That's what you said that day.
Governor, what would you say to those who would suggest that your presence here today only resurrects the debate over this, and that it's a wound that doesn't need to be opened again?
There's no wound at all. This is a special step forward for our state and for our country. I think that the whole process of our democracy is to make sure that rights are available to all, civil rights. This is a great civil rights measure that we passed in Illinois through the legislature. I signed it into law. All kinds of men and women all over our state work together to pass this law and to make this day possible. And as long as I live, I will remember this day when Jim and Patrick joined together and got married because of the law that they helped pass and the people of Illinois supported with their marches, their petitions, their very presence. That's why I signed the law. I believe in the law, and I know it'll make a great difference for years to come.
What do you make of your opponent saying that he would repeal it if he could do that?
Well, I think it's regrettable that anyone would even think of vetoing the bill once it passed. It was a very important step forward for Illinois. It's part of our march of civil rights to make sure everyone is in and no one is left out. And I think the fact that we passed marriage equality, I was proud to sign that law. And I will always treasure the fact that I had that opportunity.
Will same-sex marriage be one of the top issues, though, in your re-election?
I think it's important that our state be a welcoming state. I didn't need a referendum to tell me what was the right thing to do. The right thing to do is to pass the marriage equality bill, and for me, the governor, to sign it into law. And I think those who oppose this, I think they were on the wrong side of history. I think the people of Illinois are proud of the fact that our state passed this law and I signed it into law.
Your opponent is out today saying that the budget that was passed like last week was a phony budget and this is a distraction.
Yeah, today is not a distraction. Today is a moment in history we should all be proud of. The very fact that men and women of good faith all over Illinois came together and worked together using our democracy to pass an important law that had a civil rights impact on literally thousands and thousands of people in our state who had been left out of the opportunity to be married. And I think it's so important that we celebrate this day. Tomorrow I'll be at a school. I'll be talking about our budget. There'll be time to do that tomorrow. But today is a day to celebrate Jim and Patrick's marriage. I had an opportunity to meet a couple of others who had just gotten married and they had their twins with them. I think this is a day of celebration. Illinois, here in the Midwest, is a beacon of making sure that everyone is included when it comes to love and marriage.
Okay. So there was a time when you were only for civil unions. Have you evolved?
I think everyone has. I think we learned from Jim and Patrick and many, many more. People who are here today family and friends. All of us, I think, in the process of our democracy know we're not perfect, and we always have to want to make our union more perfect. And I think today is a manifestation of the people coming together, realizing that this was an important step forward for everyone's rights. And I'm so glad to be with Jim and Patrick, because every step of the way, they've been there. Every step of the way for years and years. These two wonderful men have been together for 50 years, more than half a century. And I think celebrating their marriage today is really, really special for the people of Illinois and for me. And thank you very much. We love you, Jim, and we love you, Patrick, and always will. Okay?
Congratulations. Congratulations.
Thank you very much.
I'm sorry?